think is interesting concept of trade credit insurance on the platform to be introducing, which actually helps a lot of factoring companies to come on board and helping the helping the organizations, especially for bill discounting. And third most interesting thing is we never had MNC private sectors banks participating in the threats. I think that is something which is I think people have taken a note and they said they will get into that and see if we can increase. I mean, it's when somebody are more or willing to fund, then there is a chance of doing the factoring. And even the AAA companies nowadays on factoring per se, only AAA companies are getting those things done, but not lesser than that. So I think this help a lot of entrepreneurs like us in the MSME space to get the fund much faster into the system. And there's a lot of other things, which is one interesting concept. Atul Handa of Bank of Baroda has told about the banking correspondence for small vendors. I was just thinking that why don't we expand that to the MSME segment, small vendors to the MSME segment for the larger banks. I think that is very interesting concept. Typically keeping in view when you are looking at spreading to that last mile or last location of an India for an entrepreneur, give easy access to funds. I think that is one interesting concept. And many other companies who spoke about 1 to 30 lakh finances. I think that actually helps in the companies like Flexi Loans, iFinance, Canara Capital, and Viviti Capital. All these guys spoke about 1 to 30 lakhs of funding. I think that is interesting. Might be somebody who's short of funds to manage those small working capital. I think they can approach these. These are the learnings which I can collate meeting when attending all these sessions. And then some of the solutions which I thought, can I speak about them now, or you wanted to come back? Yeah. So some of the solution which I thought is, when coming from the cold storages and all that, right? It's like building a factory. It takes around 18 months, right, from land acquisition to building something like this, right? If we can have a single window clearances are there from government for pollution, for electricity, for all those things, land allocation. If I approach any state government, organizations, why don't we create that kind of one single window for MSMEs? Like, for example, if CGTMSE is granting a credit guarantee for the MSME, why don't we create CGTMSE as an entrepreneur? I will apply to CGTMSE. I will give all the documents to CGTMSE rather than going behind each and one bank. And then CGTMSE panel selects and say that this guy can be given so much of credit. It is like a certificate for me. I can go to any money lending institution and take it, so that the burden on the bank also comes down drastically. That is one thought which I had in mind. And also creating the panel of people who are industry experts. For cold chain, let's bring in those panels. Those guys can be CGTMSE guys, can bring those panels. So similarly for apparel business, there can be another panel guys who can assess the capability of that particular organization, growth potential, entrepreneur capability, experience, whatever, multiple before they go. And second thing, what I have written down is on the moving away from the collateral based asset to the mobile collateral, assets, in the sense fixed assets to the mobile assets. If banks can help on that, I think that is one thing which can be a interesting thing for us, because we invest money and create those mobile assets. It's not that it has not come from air, or we have taken funds from somebody and then we have done that. So that is one thing which I'm looking at. And also moratorium for the loans, which is actually very interesting concept during this lockdown period. When you are giving a moratorium to the loans, why don't you give moratorium for an entrepreneur? When I'm building a factory, it takes about 18 to 24 months to come to into a running stage. I mean, we call it commercial date of operations, right? CDO, we call it commercial date of operations, or commercial operation date is 18 to 24 months. During that period, I give 25% of my capital. I give collaterals to the bank. And then for whatever money I have taken, I pay them the moratorium of interest. Why? I mean, when I am not even into commercial stage, why don't you amortize it over the tenure of the loan? I think that is one which I wanted to suggest to the bankers, Madan. I think these are the few things I had in mind. And of course, other things are there. We'll discuss later. Yeah. Right.
So the Open Credit Enablement Network, one of the points that really went, I could relate to, they highlighted that the needs of the funding requirements vary depending on the purpose of the entrepreneur. Like, for example, the need for setting up a kitchen for a hotelier is very different from my funds. My needs for inventory is very different from somebody else's needs to build brand awareness and therefore raise a loan. Therefore, the need to innovate the products dependent on the purpose of the use of the loan. I think this was one of the points that, yes.
Cool.
There is a lot of awareness being spread about the need for supporting and encouraging MSMEs. I thought that was heartening to see.
Thank you.
Madan, yes, I will speak for a couple of minutes. So, congratulate you and your entire team for putting up this event, and it has been so immense. I'm sure. It is true that, looking at the way you are going at it, it's no longer the case. So I really, I'm very happy I went through session and the innovation mapping. And so I'll be honest. And so when I was going, I was so fascinated by it. I was thinking, oh my God, am I really understanding it? Am I understanding? Feeling like to me as though it was too good to be true. So I was checking with a lot of people. It's like really what I'm understanding it to be, and it so happens that it is. So this is a game changer. Is the way we do business, and that is a fascinating thing. And since yesterday to everybody, basically, you guys, you know about Open. Special thanks to Ankit. I couldn't ask him questions. I have a lot of questions. I'm still getting educated about it. Doing something about it is itself a very big step. So thank you so much, and educating us on this. The other thing was innovation. There are so many things that that have been. The primary issue that an entrepreneur really faces is not the problem itself, it's understood, or the problem is not heard. So that is what was very reassuring for me, because then I'm far more qualified than me to be able to find solutions to the problems that I have, because not really spectrum of problem that comes my way. So there are solutions, and that's what they have done. So that was the most beautiful takeaway from this finance week that you have, and to the entire team. So thank you so much for all the information. Right, and so in terms of the one common problem that everybody is talking about is this credit analysis or assessment, risk analysis. How do you really decide on who gets the loan? What happens is, when you go, well, in my experience, what I've really realized is when we have an idea, the first person that we go to is the bank before we development organization or incubation center or anything of that sort. First idea is straight away, either you are encouraged or you are discouraged, and you either move from there depending on your personalities, etc. what is really happening is that the people who are evaluating your idea, you may not have that kind of expertise to understand where it is. So in my experience, I've seen that people are investing in people rather than a business. You may have the best of the best business ideas, but if you do not have a strong, passionate team, investors are not going to invest. What it means is that it's the people that matters. So so maybe there could be an advisory group that designed here with bankers and organizations like that can assess and decide with entrepreneurship background who gets what and how to who to give loan to, etc. What right kind of person to back. So it's not just the bankers to be able to decide. Like Sudhakar was just talking about a panel. Very good idea. Maybe we need to do that. And a lot of data that is already there flowing with to the right kind of agencies. Maybe we are able to do some organizations and liaisons with the government and other such organizations. A body is required where they. So I think that is my understanding.